Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I am here today with a very collective fantasy wax melts haul. I think that this is either 3 or 4 orders that I've just been saving to show together. And it's kind of gotten to the point where it's time for me to start melting some of these, so I can't keep just letting it build up. So some of this is from just random collections because there was a point where she did a 30% off sale. So I took advantage of that to grab some things that I had been looking for that had been hanging on her site for a while. And then some of this is the Cinderella collection, and some of it is Cinderella collection full sizes, and some of it is Cinderella oops melts. And then I also have the Taylor Swift eras and a couple things from the Bob's Burgers collection. So I'm gonna try to go in order of collection for right now. So these first 3 are from her last Harry Potter collection. This one is the Kiss, which is tea and cakes, love spell type, and vanilla lace. I was a love spell girl back in 8th grade in 2008 and on, and no, I was in 9th, whatever. And there's also a really cute bug outside. It's green. Whoa, I wonder what that is. Love spell, yes. I wore love spell in 8th, 9th grade, and it just brings me back, man. I did color guard, and all of the girls, we would douse ourselves in love spell after our competitions. It just brings back memories. It's a very harsh, strong perfume scent, but it's just so nostalgic. And I've been very curious about blending it with things. I have a love spell blend that has peppermint in it, and I really enjoyed that mixed together. So I wanted to give this one a try. I also have another love spell, but the tea and cakes, since that's a citrus almond and vanilla lace is a smoky vanilla, also a Victoria's Secret type, I figured it might be good, and I actually really like it. I smell the tea and cakes first, that citrus, and it really complements the love spell. Actually, it kind of blends together to make its own thing. It doesn't just smell like tea and cakes or love spell. It almost just smells like you added some citrus and almond into love spell. And I can't really pick out the vanilla lace, but this is good. I'm very excited to try that out in my bathroom. Next Harry Potter one was the snack bar in The Boy Must Die, which is yellow cake, sugar cookie royale, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I'm quickly coming to realize that these 3 notes are 3 of my favorite bakery notes, along with zucchini bread. Yellow cake might be my favorite cake out of white cake, yellow cake, birthday cake. I really like strawberry white cake, but yellow cake is so good. It has such a distinctive scent. I always say that. And then sugar cookie royale is definitely my favorite sugar cookie scent. And then I am coming to realize that Cupcakes at Tiffany's is one of my favorite bakeries. It is just to me such sweet, delicious cupcake. I know there's hints of toffee and stuff in there, but I love a good Cupcakes at Tiffany's, I've realized. So this is kind of just my perfect bakery blend because it's 3 notes that I love. There's still some of this on her site, and honestly, if you're a bakery person, I highly recommend picking it up. Although I haven't warmed this yet on cold, it is just delicious vanilla bakery goodness. I smell the sugar cookie royale first, then the Cupcakes at Tiffany's, and then the yellow cake, but I get all of the notes. It's just a really good bakery. And the last Harry Potter I have is this waffle. It's called an Aberforth carrot cake, oatmeal cookies, and butterscotch. I really like the idea of mixing butterscotch with something like oatmeal cookies because butterscotch is so rich, and I feel like oatmeal cookies is more of a cinnamony type of bakery. But this is so good. I definitely smell the carrot cake, and I feel like carrot cake and oatmeal cookies kind of smell similar with that little bit of cinnamon and the actual carrot cake and the oatmeal themselves smell similar. And then you add the richness of the butterscotch to it. It's really good. I had a carrot cake blend from Rose Girls that I absolutely loved, and it was carrot cake and cream cheese frosting. So I feel like I'm going to put this in alternating warmers with cream cheese frosting that I have. So it would be carrot cake, oatmeal cookies, butterscotch, and then cream cheese frosting. I think it would be really good. This smells great. It smells strong. I can't wait to melt it. And then I have one from the Valentine's Day collection. This is Allie and Noah, and this is Strawberry Pound Cake and Love Spell. I mainly do only smell the Love Spell in this. I'm having a hard time picking up the Strawberry Pound Cake, I think because it just blends so well with the fruit of the Love Spell. But this is one I'm gonna have to try it on warm. I do feel like I smell strawberry, but like I said, it just blends kind of so seamlessly that it's hard to pick it out. I think this is Hocus Pocus, and I had been looking at this scent for so long and like not doing it, and I would just keep looking at it. And then when she had the 30% off sale, I was finally like, okay, there's literally one left and I'm getting it. So this is Black Flame Candle, Apple Cinnamon, Mallow Fireside, and Espresso. I am also coming to realize that espresso is one of my favorite coffee oils along with coffee bean. This is really, really good. I cannot believe this like held on for so long on her site. And I can't believe that I waited so long to try this because this is delicious. I smell the apple cinnamon first. And then you get the smokiness of the Mallow Fireside and that like apple cinnamon with like a kind of like sweet fire scent. I will say I don't pick up a ton of espresso. That's definitely the lightest note in here. But the blend of that apple cinnamon with the fireside is really, really good. This, to me, is not just a fall scent. This is definitely like an anytime. And then one pre-order extra here. I got this specifically because I want to share it with the girls in the Round Robin box because I got this from her pre-order and I absolutely love the scent. This is Boom Boom Type and Strawberry Pound Cake. And Boom Boom is Sol de Janeiro, vanilla, pistachio, caramel, and sandalwood. Yes. And blended together, it just is like a strawberry Boom Boom cream. Just a really, really sweet, rich, delectable body care scent. And I think that some of them will really, really enjoy it. Next, I'll do the Cinderella stuff. Some of these are oops melts, so they are smaller than normal, colors different, something like that. And I will make sure that I try to point out which ones of these are the oops melts because I feel like it's important to know like what size you're actually getting if you order a full size. So I'll definitely make a point to point that out. I'll do the oopses first actually. The first one is Lucifer, which is morning beignet, pretzel, and cinnamon rolls. I think that the paws are just smaller than they normally are. I mainly smell the cinnamon rolls in here and a little bit of that flaky pastry from the beignet. The reason why I got this in the oops is because pretzel is not really my thing blended with certain types of oils, like specifically these, but I don't detect a heavy pretzel. I just kind of smell like a buttery pastry with cinnamon. But yeah, this is good. I like this better than I thought I would. I was very iffy about it. Next oops is Fairy Godmother, which is jelly donuts, lavender marshmallow, and mallow fluff. I think that this cloud is just smaller than it should be. This one feels pretty big, so I think it's just this one. I was so curious about jelly donut with lavender marshmallow. This is one that I definitely have to warm. I do not like lavender marshmallow on cold, but warmed up, I start to really enjoy it. So I'm having a hard time kind of judging and describing this one because to me on cold, lavender marshmallow just takes over everything and I can barely smell it, anything else. But then when it warms up, I can smell the other notes. So I'll give more of a comprehensive opinion in my empties because I'm just having a hard time smelling the other notes. The next oops is A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. This normally comes with 4 shapes, and I think the shapes are normally bigger as well. This is Serendipity Type Lemon Curd and 7-Up Pound Cake. Serendipity is like a really sweet, creamy coconut almond. Some people say it has a light cherry note to it. I don't smell that at all. I just smell like a very creamy coconut. And then I had never tried 7-Up Pound Cake before because I don't like soda scents, so I was scared. But because this was an oops and it was so heavily discounted, I wanted to try it. And to me, honestly, this smells like a cereal scent with coconut milk. Like, it smells like if you had a bowl of cereal with coconut milk. I think it's just the combination of the 7-Up Pound Cake, the lemon, and then the serendipity, making it lean so cereally. I like cereal scents. I am excited to try this, but I definitely think that I'm gonna save a couple of these shapes to send to Gabriella, who really likes cereal scents, because I think that she'll like this. Need some water. I'm feeling very parched. The last oops that I have is Drizella and Anastasia. This is normally a pack of 6, and this one is smaller than the other ones. This is Fresh Picked Strawberries, Pink Sugar, and Sugar Milk. Fresh Picked Strawberries and Sugar Milk are both very iffy, hit or miss oils for me, but I do love Pink Sugar. So that's why I waited to buy this one on the oops, because I just wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about those other 2 notes. And honestly, right now, I mainly smell the Fresh Picked Strawberries, just that like very sweet strawberry scent. There's no bakery to it or anything else at all. It's just straight up strawberry. Yeah, I mainly just get very sweet strawberry. I will have to warm this up and see how it does. And then the rest of these Cinderella are normal size. So this one is Glass Slipper, which is blackberry jam butter cookies, blueberry cheesecake, and Danish butter cookies. And I was really excited about this because in my mind, I have just always felt like Danish butter cookies is what blackberry jam butter cookies would smell like without the blackberry jam. And I've always felt like the 2 of them together would be so good because it would just add on to like the butter cookiness of it all. And then blueberry cheesecake, I just have come to really enjoy, especially in blends. And this is just so delicious. The way that the blueberry and the blackberry jam blend together, it is such a sweet, rich, deep jam, jelly, like fruity, true fruit scent. And because the Danish butter cookies is added, that actual cookie note that's in the blackberry jam butter cookies is really brought out as well. Yeah, this is a super yummy fruit bakery. I cannot wait to try that. This one I'm gonna cut up and melt soon. This is like this one and the next one I'll show you are the 2 that I've been like, okay, I need to film this video because I am trying to melt these. So that one, and then this one, which is Royal Ball, which is blue sugar, salty sea air, and zucchini bread. This just has my name on it. Like, this is just everything I like. Hi, come here. Don't worry about the stuff on the bed. Just come here. Hi, buddy. Oh. Do you want to sit and look at the window? Here. I'll move this chair. You wanna come here? He loves looking out the window. That's like his thing right now. Do you want to say hi? Kingston. This is Kingston. He's our baby. He's gonna turn 4 soon. Yes. You wanna go to sleepy on your blanket? He loves this pink blanket. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna lay down. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Kingston is our needy boy. I love him so much. Okay. As I was saying, so this one, I have talked about the combination of blue sugar and zucchini bread before a million times. If you don't know, blue sugar is like a musky body care sugar. I think it's like anise and cedar with like a sugar sweetness body care scent. And then zucchini bread is just like the most like deep, rich, beautiful bakery. I love her work. And then Salty Sea Air, to me, it's like you're getting the best part of beach nights, honestly. I prefer to do Salty Sea Air over beach nights because that's really like what I like about beach nights. It just adds this like fresh air. To me, it's not overly salty. I think that's because that just like blends really well with the blue sugar and the zucchini bread because there is like a savory factor in that. Oh, but this is just like so good. The blue sugar and zucchini bread, but with that like fresh air component, it's like I can't tell if it's like bakery, beachy, body care. I'm gonna be cutting this one up ASAP, so probably see it in an empties eventually. This was a XL snap bar in Bippity Boo, which is Boom Boom type salted caramel and zucchini bread. Boom Boom type already has that caramel note in it, so this is insanely caramel heavy. It is a super rich caramelly scent. It almost goes into like butterscotch territory, which I love. It leans more on bakery than body care for me, but I don't get a ton of zucchini bread. It's just highly caramel. And I love it. I think it'll be great alternated with a more like dry, bready bakery. Yum. This is the 2-pack of Tarts and Prince Charming, which is Palo Santo, toasted mallow, and vanilla frosted grahams. This is really good. Vanilla frosted grahams almost has like, graham cracker almost has a very light cinnamony note to it. I get that like very light cinnamon. The Palo Santo has like a smoky, incensey quality in this, and then since toasted mallow is smoky as well, it's heavy on the smoke. But I really like it. I think that it will be a great like nighttime or bedroom melt. It's a very relaxing scent. And then this is Clock Strikes Midnight Cafe Vienna Yellow Cake and Sugar Cookie Royale. I already was saying how much I love Yellow Cake and Sugar Cookie Royale. And then Cafe Vienna, I think it's like a caramelly coffee pastry type of scent. Yeah, I definitely get like a little hint of the coffee. And then I get Sugar Cookie Royale next, but it's definitely like coffee forward, but not a strong skunky coffee. It just has that flavor. And I think with the pastries and the sugar cookie, that's like what comes out next, and then the yellow cake. But I definitely get all three notes in here. This is definitely more on the bakery side than the coffee side. So if you want to experiment with coffee a little bit, I think that this would be a good one to try. Next, I will do the two that I got from the Bob's Burgers collection. So this first one is Gaale, which is banana nut bread, banana pudding, and vanilla butter fudge. I have been loving banana lately. Banana nut bread is one of my favorite bananas, and banana pudding has been a newfound love of mine. And that pudding really does have a reminiscence, is that a word, of vanilla butter fudge. So I think like those two together are gonna be, yeah, this is a super rich, sweet, buttery, caramelly bakery. This is not a runty banana. This is a very sweet banana with that buttery fudge, that buttery caramel of the pudding, the breadiness of the bread. I get it all. I think this is a banana heavy scent, yes, but I don't think that this is one of the more frightening bananas, in my opinion. And then I was so excited to try this one because I've just never tried a scent like this before. This is Louise, which is peanut butter cookies, grape jam, and fresh baked bread. I have tried PB&J scents before, but never with grape jam. And this is honestly so amazing. I am so beyond thrilled with this scent. It is just, it's done well. Like, I have had some good PB&J scents. I've had some very iffy ones, and this one is just done well. The grape jam, it's like it smells like grape jam. It is not artificial. It doesn't give like a lollipop flavor. It doesn't give a medicine flavor. It really smells like grape jam. And that yeasty, dry, fresh baked bread. I feel like when I say that, it doesn't really sound appetizing, but I mean that in like the most appetizing way possible. And then the peanut butter cookies, just it adds like this perfect hint of peanut butter. I am able to smell all the notes. I cannot wait to melt this one and see how it is on warm, because on cold it is wonderful. So this is Folklore. I had to get Folklore and Evermore because those are my favorite albums, and Midnight's is my other favorite album, and I decided not to get it, and then I got it in an oops, and that's coming. So this is Folklore. This is fresh baked bread, cinnamon sugar, and cream cheese frosting. I love the fresh baked bread. Like, it's just something different. Like I was saying, it's more of like a dry, yeasty bread. And even though I love zucchini bread, that one is definitely sweeter. And I like this cinnamon sugar. It is not a spicy cinnamon. It's definitely cinnamon sugar. And I am able to pick up pretty heavily on the cream cheese frosting. This is great. I think that this is better than just doing like a straight cinnamon roll, doing these like separate notes, fresh baked bread, cinnamon sugar, and cream cheese frosting. It's almost like kind of what I would want a cinnamon roll oil to smell like, but this just does it better. Oh, how did I miss this? I'm so sorry. This is also Cinderella, so throw it back for a second. This is Jack and Gus, which is French toast, powdered donuts, and cream cheese frosting. I smell the sugary maple syrup right away from the French toast, and I do smell that powdered sugar. It's crazy how you can like create such a realistic powdered sugar scent. And the cream cheese frosting like really blends with the French toast. I feel like I've seen French toast that has like cream cheese frosting on it and powdered sugar. This smells like just like the most like delectable, unhealthy sweet breakfast you could get at IHOP. It smells really good. This one is 1989, and it is summer boardwalk type, which I had never tried before. And the notes are, I think, like caramel apple, like fluffy marshmallow, vanilla, like salty sea air. But I was nervous because caramel apple is not my thing, but all the other notes made it like really appeal to me. And I honestly, like, I've been kind of at a loss for how I would describe this for the last couple of days. I definitely smell the fruit. I do smell green apple, but I also smell that fresh air in there as well. And I just got some vanilla in that last kind of sniff. It almost kind of reminds me of Boardwalk marshmallow clouds, but maybe like a Boardwalk marshmallow clouds cousin. But I like that. I like it. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm excited to melt it. And then this one is Evermore. This is another yellow cake sugar cookie royale blend. This is glazed donuts, yellow cake, and sugar cookie royale. I absolutely love anything glazed donuts from Fantasy Wax. She has by far the best glazed donuts oil. And this is just like so wonderful. Yellow cake and sugar cookie royale will do it every time. And then you really smell that like glaze icing and that fried dough. Oh, just a very delectable to die for bakery. And then last mini chunk bag is Tortured Poets Department, which is coming out so soon. I can't wait. And this is pumpkin pecan waffles, Palo Santo, and sugar cookie royale. And this is so good. I love that butter from the pumpkin pecan waffles, and this is definitely like an incensey Palo Santo. This is really good. I'm surprised that this doesn't lean more bakery, but this actually, It almost leans more of like sweet body care, which I love, don't get me wrong, but I think it's from that incensey quality of the Palo Santo, but really enjoy this. I cannot wait to melt this one as well. So I ended up with 3 mango sorbets, and I really like this scent. It is a very realistic, juicy mango. It reminds me of, I don't know if Rita's Italian Ice is regional, I can't remember, but I'm sure there's other similar places, but this place, Rita's Italian Ice, unlike this place, I'm gonna sound stupid if they're everywhere. I don't know. Rita's Italian Ice, they do this thing called a gelati, which is Italian ice and gelato. And I always get the mango Italian ice mixed with the vanilla gelato, and it smells exactly like this. Fresh, juicy mango with a little bit of creaminess. I really, really like that. I also got blueberry lemon donut. This is really good. I love a good blueberry lemon combination. This one is done well. Yeah, really good. I mainly smell the blueberry and the lemon and not so much the bakery of the donut, but I think that's something that will come out when it's warmed up, as things do. This one is in pipe tobacco, and I have smelled this specific sample before, and it scares me. So I was watching Kirsten of Fantasy Wax's vlog, and she was saying that, like, what was it? Like the water at a water ride in Disney World smelled like this pipe tobacco scent. And I haven't been to Disney World since I was like 4. But I kind of like get what she means. Like it smells kind of like salt water. It has like a weird, like aquatic note, like I understand. This to me, I just don't know how I feel about it. It kind of smells like I don't know, there's some like hint to it that really is so odd to me, but I'm gonna warm it just to see because you never know. And this last one is in plain Danish butter cookies. And like I was saying before, I love Danish butter cookies, and I especially love it, the idea of it with blackberry jam butter cookies, because this is just like rich, sweet, buttery cookies. So buttery, so rich, shortbread, like yum. And I feel like this would be so good to melt in an alternating warmer with the blackberry jam butter cookie scent that I was showing before. But that is all for my collective Fantasy Wax Melt haul. I say that's all, but it was actually so much. This was ordered over the course of like 2 months. I don't know why I kept saving things. Also, it was probably shorter than that. I think it was more like a month and a half, maybe a month. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better. I don't know. But anyway, that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will put Fantasy Wax Melts shop in the description below as always. I hope you have a great rest of your day.